Dr. Chris Cooper here with Cascade Chiropractic and Wellness. I have the excellent Robin. She is going to be doing yoga therapy for me. It's a new service we're offering in our clinic, and I want to see what she's got. So I got tight hamstrings, and so hopefully she won't beat me up too hard.
Oh, I'm gonna beat him up very hard. So this is definitely an extreme version of this. I know he has tight hamstrings. I know he has some shoulder stuff, maybe some core stability. So we're just gonna kind of work in everything and show you guys what we're gonna do.
All right.
You ready?
I guess.
Let's do it. All right. So we are going to begin on your mat, first of all.
Okay.
And then your big toes are gonna be together.
Standing?
No.
Sitting?
Yeah, big toes together, and then you're gonna bring your knees nice and wide. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
All ready?
Oh, freaking. Oh, the shins.
All right, so then sit up nice and tall. Think like someone's pulling a string through the top of your head. And then you're gonna start to walk your hands out. Okay, and then once you get out,
just go as far as I can.
as far as you can, and then you wanna start to sink your hips back.
Oh.
And you should start to feel a stretch through your back here. Good.
That's hardcore.
And if you can, try to relax your head down. Good. And make sure you're breathing here. So with your inhale, take a nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Think about shooting your hips back and your hands forward.
It's a nice stretch.
Where are you feeling that?
My shins and my lats.
Good. All right, so we're gonna get into the lats a little bit more here. So now you're gonna start to gently walk your hands over this direction to the right. A little bit more. Do you feel it in your lats yet?
Feel my shoulders.
In your shoulders? Okay. Yeah, you should feel a nice big stretch here across your side of your body.
Feeling the right too.
Yeah, and then if you can here as well, relax your neck. Good. And same thing, take a nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, sink a little bit deeper.
Ooh. Yeah, right now I feel it in the lat.
Yeah. Good. A couple more breaths here. Good. And then start to walk your hands back towards the center. And then come all the way on over to the left. Same thing on the other side now.
Woo!
There you go.
Yeah.
Again, just really try to relax your neck here. What you really don't want is to get tight up into the upper traps. Good, really nice.
Ooh. Yeah. The more you relax, the more you feel it stretch.
Exactly, yeah, your body starts to let go of the tightness. And it allows it to stretch deeper. It also gets more intense. Good. One more breath here. So good. All right, come on back to center.
Whew.
Good. And then gently start to push yourself up onto all fours.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Nice. All right, so mic modification. All right, so we're gonna be in all fours. What you really wanna think about in this position is spreading your fingers nice and wide. You want your wrists right underneath your shoulders. You wanna make sure that you're working with the biomechanics that you have.
Fingers
Nice and lined
forward.
up. Fingers forward. Very good on the tops of your feet. Perfect. All right, so from here, you wanna think about energetically pulling your hands back. You don't actually wanna move them.
Trying to drag it?
So yeah, exactly. Think about dragging your hands back, and that's going to allow you to open up through your collarbones. So we're gonna go into some cat-cows here. So energetically pull back, allowing your hips to shift. Last step, look up. To reverse that, push into the mat, rounding through that thoracic spine, tucking that tailbone. Last to go is your head. Tuck that chin. So good. And then reverse that. Good. Drop it down. Really think about anteriorly tilting that pelvis. Good. See how your hand is lifting. You're really strong contact. Spreading those fingers nice and wide. Good. And then take it back the other way by first pushing into your hands. Really pushing this up. Good. And reverse it. Pulling those hands back. Dropping those hips down. Really letting that back sway. So good. One more time. Very nice. Take it the other way. Good. All right, so from here, everybody's body has tightness in different ways. So we're kind of going to do cat-cow. We're going to take it in a circle. So we're going to do barrel rolls. Circle around. Really stretching it out in every direction. So just feel into your body and feel like where the tightness is, and then kind of push it further into those areas.
Am I trying to do this with my spine or my arms?
Your spine, your arms, your chest.
All of it.
All of it. So you're kind of moving around, you're letting your hips sink, just really twisting your spine in any direction that might be tight, loosening up any little adhesions, and just kind of feeling where you feel tight in your body. Yeah.
I go both ways or just one?
Both ways. All the way around, any direction that feels good. Sometimes I like to close my eyes and do it just so you can really kind of feel into it. Good. And then when you're ready, just come back to neutral here. All right, from here, still warming up. So we're gonna reach our arm, or right arm.
This is
nice
the
and
warm up?
long. This is the warm, yeah, we're barely 5 minutes in. So inhale your right arm up to the sky, reach, 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 spread your fingers apart. They are part of the action. Reach like someone's pulling you through the ceiling. Good, then we're gonna dive our arm down and underneath our left to come onto the outside of our shoulder. And then sink into that. Drop the head.
Oh yeah, there we go.
What do I do with this hand?
So this hand can stay where it is, or you can make it active, bringing it like this. Good. And then you can start to slowly maybe walk the fingers up. That should allow you to spiral open more. Because what you really want to do in this position is stretching the back of your shoulder.
Yeah, that's where it feels.
Yeah, but you want to be looking up at the ceiling, because that's kind of where you don't need to shift your whole head, but you want to be looking up, because eventually that's the idea, is just to twist. So wherever your eyes look, your body follows.
Yeah.
Very good.
Kind of feels better after it's stretched out.
Yeah, it's just that initial tightness of the tendons probably. All right, and then gently come out of that, same way you came in. Reach back up, reverse it, and place it on down to the ground. Good, and then let's take that on the other side. So inhale your left arm up, really spreading those fingertips, and then dive it on underneath, coming to the outside of that shoulder.
Oh,
That side a little bit tighter.
yeah. Got my whole left side, I think.
Yeah. So that might be enough for you right there.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to crawl your hand up or anything like that. And then just really try to take nice, even breaths. So as you inhale, slow, and then exhale into wherever you're feeling the tightness.
Yeah.
And with these
That feels nice.
yeah, now that you're into it,
Oh.
yeah,
Started my whole back, but now it's like my shoulder.
yeah. This is a real good one for stretching out that posterior capsule of the shoulder. Just getting a nice twist in the entire spine before we start moving it too much. Just trying to warm everything up, heat up the system, and stretch out anything that's going to be like too tight before we start moving. Good, all right, let's get out of that. And again, reach it up the other way. Yeah, just reverse it. Very nice. Place it on down. Good, let's go through one round of cat-cow just to even ourselves out. Good. All right, now let's curl our toes and push your hips straight up to the sky. Come into down dog.
Oh!
All right, so this is a huge stretch.
Oh, mama.
And first one of the day, so you're gonna be feeling it from backs of your heels all the way up and over to the top of your forehead, coming all the way down. So just take a moment here, swivel out your feet, maybe bend one knee, then the other.
Oh!
I wasn't kidding about tight hamstrings.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Probably
just
shouldn't scream into the mic.
can edit that later. And here too, so see your thumb is crinkling up, really spread those fingers and push the mat away. And think about lifting with the hips. So once we're here for a second, don't come down, you stay. Now, how does that feel on your hamstrings? Is that where you're feeling it the most?
I'm kind of feeling it in my arms
In your arms, okay.
and my calves.
So maybe take a bit of a wider stance. So it seems like you're kind of like this. So if you take a little bit of a wider stance, that just opens you up a little bit more to get out of your, maybe not that way, but yeah, yes, that was better.
Oh, there's the hamstrings.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and then that should get out. And the more that you push the ground away, will open up these joint spaces so that you're getting out of your wrists. And then you really just want to lift through here. Yeah. Good.
You're supposed to get sweaty and down.
Yeah, you can. It's a harder position than it looks. All right. Let's get you out of that. So start to gently walk your feet to meet your hands. Come down. And then from here, just let your head drop. Shake it out. Yes, no, maybe so. Just really trying to relax that neck. And bring your feet together. Yeah. So now I really want to get the hamstrings to turn on. That way that they'll be a little bit more agreeable when we start stretching them. So I want you to bend your knees a good amount till that you can reach around and grab the backs of your heels. And think about you want your arms kind of behind your calves. So you really want to grab.
How?
Yeah, like
that?
Yes.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
So now you want to use your bicep strength to pull your heels up.
Okay.
Start to slowly straighten your legs.
Oh.
Till you can't. Don't do it too much. Watch your hamstrings. Drop that neck. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale it out. Good. Keep pulling with your arms. Take one more deep inhale, and then as you exhale, drop this neck. Good. Release your grip from your hands. Just come into a normal forward fold now. Grab opposite elbows. Drop that neck, and just let gravity kind of pull you down there. Good. And from there, release your arms, release your hands on your shins. You're going to use this as a fulcrum to push away. So you're going to push your shins away, extending your spine into a flat back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Good. Very nice.
We're still in warm up.
We're almost out of warm up. And then drop the head and
Drip.
bend the knees and slowly roll all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Head is going to be the last to come up. So good. Then inhale your arms up and overhead. Cactus your arms, bending at the elbows, pulling your chest through. Look up, extending your neck back. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart and down to your side. All Alright, inhale, arms up overhead. Grab opposite wrist. Either one, doesn't matter. Stretch it up and away. Whichever wrist you're holding, you're gonna bend away from it. You really want to try to keep your arms by your ears.
Whoa.
Yeah. So otherwise, this allows you to cheat. So you don't need to push too hard, and think about pushing your hips out.
That way?
So
That way.
that way. Hips that way, arms that way, arms by the ears. Good. Come up. Release that grip. Grip the other way. Reach nice and tall. Drop those shoulders away from the ears. Try to close your rib cage in. And reach over, pushing your hips that direction. Try not to twist too much. Good. Breathing. So good. And come up, back to center. Good. Go ahead, release those arms down by your side. Close your eyes, take a moment. And just breathe, centering yourself. Your body's nice and warm now. You're all heated, all your joints, muscles are on. We are ready to get going. Feel the ground under your feet, it's supporting you. And know that your body is a lot stronger than your mind will tell you it is. So you can do this, you can do all of it. All right, go ahead, open your eyes. Inhale your arms up over your head. Look up, fingers touch, fold it forward. All the way down. Swan diving. Last thing to go is the head. Place your hands on your shins, push them away, coming to that flat back. Inhale, exhale, fold it forward. Plant your hands down on the mat. Step your feet back so you're in plank. Okay, from here, hold the plank. Your abdominals are engaged, your glutes are engaged, your quads are engaged, your toes are engaged, your hand muscles are engaged. If you feel yourself sinking, push the mat away a little bit. Good, from here, push your hips up, come to down dog. And high up on your toes.
I've got slippery hands when you do.
Just wipe them off on your shirt and you keep going. There you go. So come high, high, high up on your toes like you're wearing high heels. Then start to round through your thoracic spine. And you're gonna come back to plank. So it's almost like we're going through like cat-cow kind of here. And from here, lower halfway down, keeping those elbows tucked in. Push back up.
Oh, mama.
Back to down dog.
I'm dying.
High up on those toes. Think like someone punched you in your stomach, so start rounding in that belly, rounding in that thoracic spine. Come back to plank. Lower halfway down. Push yourself back up. Back to down dog. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. Don't quit on me. We're still in the warm up. I'm just kidding. All right. Last time. High up on those toes. Rounding the spine. Round, 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 round. Come to plank. Lower halfway down. All the way down. All the way to your belly. Forehead on the mat.
How are you so strong?
Forehead on the mat. Move your hands up so you're not here kind of where you were. They're up a little bit higher.
Right.
Like a couple inches above your armpits. Forehead down on the mat. Feet flat on the ground. Perfect. Good job. So from here, I want you to think about somebody pulling your head out and up. So we're gonna go like this.
Okay.
And the movement is more, it's not so much like getting up high here. It's all in the upper thoracic and neck. Okay, so, and lift. Good. So not even that high, not even that high. You really just want it to be focused right in here. Yes. And now just shift your gaze up. Yes. So good. Same thing here. You want to be pulling through those hands energetically
Down.
away, like that. And that will open up your collarbones, open up your chest. Look up, bring it on down. Forehead on the mat. Relax. Let everything just relax. And re-engage. Engage those legs, those arms, everything. And inhale as you inhale. Lift. Good. And head down. So good. Okay, curl those toes now. Replace your hands so they're right in line with your armpits. And then if you don't have the strength to do this, use your knees. But we're gonna go back to plank. So if you need to use your knees to get there, do that. If not, then you go straight up. And down dog. Bring your feet to meet your hands. Hands on the shins. Push them away. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, lift it all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale your arms up over your head. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, place those hands on the shins, flat back. Exhale, fold it forward. Place the hands on the mat, nice and strong. Step it back to plank. We're gonna lower halfway down. From here, hold it here. Flip to the tops of your feet, keeping the legs lifted for up dog. And then drop those hips. And then flip to down dog. Good. All right, so the great thing about the one-on-one yoga is that we can stop when I see issues and kind of go through them. So let's go high up on those toes. We're going to shift back to that plank position.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so if you need to be on your knees, that's fine. You can go to your knees. So with the chaturanga push-up, it's a half push-up. So it should look like this, or it should look like this.
Okay.
And then to get to the up dog, which is the part afterwards, so if we're doing it looks like this, so legs are lifted on the tops of our feet, or knees are down, same thing here. But, so go into that position.
Alright, my feet down?
Yeah. And so come into, so go from plank with your knees up though. Because you could do it before.
My knees up?
Yeah.
Like on my feet?
Like in plank, yeah. Full plank. Okay, so now flip to the tops of your feet. Okay, so here, yeah. So you really want to be on the, can you get any more on the tops of your feet? Because right now you're going like this. Instead of like that. Let's just see. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, right there. That's it. That's it. Come on down. Relax. That's the feeling though. Do you feel the difference?
Yeah, it's really hard.
Really hard, but that's what you want to aim for. So if you can't get there, modifications are always okay. Be on your knees, totally fine. But if you're gonna go from plank to up dog, be on the tops of your feet.
Okay.
Instead of like that.
Crunchy toes.
Yeah, because that's just gonna lead to injury. All right, back to down dog.
This is why you get a chiropractor to do yoga with.
Yeah.
She knows what she's talking about.
You got this. Here,
I am
I got
soaking
you.
wet.
you take 2 seconds to relax.
This is really hard.
But see, he asked for this.
Oh, I did.
So when people come in and they ask for other things, that's what I give them too. But he asked for this and he needs this. Because he's a strong chiropractor. He got it. It just goes to show you just different exercises.
I mean, we haven't even moved off the mat. I'm sweating like crazy.
Now we're gonna get to the fun stuff. All right, let's get back to down dog. It's the best place to be. All right, so from here, we're gonna get the weight onto our left foot and we're gonna inhale our right leg up to the sky. Can you straighten your leg? There we go. Very nice. It doesn't need to be high, it just needs to be up there. So good. All right, so from here, we're gonna do a similar thing that we were doing before when we were shifting to plank, but this time we're gonna bring our knee with us. So we're gonna shift, plank, bring our knee to our chest.
Oh, mama.
So this is, we're gonna get into some abdominal work here. And inhale it, back up. Okay, now we're gonna take our right knee to our right elbow. So open it up. And really inhale it back up. You wanna be aiming for your shoulder, but if you can get it to your elbow, that's great. So, yeah, because you really want it, like this is what
Holy
where it
smokes.
should be.
Here,
But if you
I
get
could
it
do-
here,
I
that's
could do
great.
elbow. I could do it.
Yeah, elbow is fantastic. Elbow. Yes, inhale back up. We're not staying long. Now we're gonna cross our body, so our right knee, left shoulder, or elbow. So really twisting.
I can do it.
Yes.
Freaking
Inhale back up. Straight. Stability.
Oh my gosh.
You got this.
Oh.
Yes. Inhale back up. And knee to nose. Straight through the center.
Nose.
Inhale back up.
That's where my nose is. Right in my belly button.
Inhale it back up. One more set of these. Right, right.
Oh.
Inhale up. Right, left. Across the body. Yes. Inhale it back up. Knee to nose. Then drop your foot through.
Yes, of course.
So you want your foot framed out with your hands, so kind of in the middle. There we go. Good. Then we're gonna be really high on these back toes. High, high, high. Yeah. That's it. So you really want to engage this leg. That's what's, so you can take a wider stance if you need to.
What am I supposed to be feeling?
A
I
lunge.
feel a lot here.
Good. Okay, that's where we want to feel it. So you're good there then. But I want you to be able to be high up on your back toes so that you can really turn your quad on. Good. All right. So from here, we're gonna lift our bodies. So make sure that your core is engaged.
Yeah.
Okay, your legs are holding you up. Everything good, nice and
Yeah.
strong. Think about pulling your inner thighs together to lift up. Good. That back leg nice and strong, high up on those toes. Yes, there it is, so good.
Oh.
A little difference, beautiful. All right, from here, raise your arms up towards the ceiling. Strong arms, stronger, stronger. Yes. Frame out those ears. Strong fingertips. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. That doesn't mean the arms get to be weak. Strong arms. So good. Take your hands to your heart, and we're going to twist over. So you want your elbow above your knee joint. You don't want to be leaning on your knee joint. And then use your hands to push away
Oh,
to open your chest.
Oh. Am I supposed to be filling my butt on fire?
Everything should be on fire, I'm guessing, for you right now.
Oh.
Good.
Oh.
And then bring it back to that center.
Oh, mama.
Bring the arms back up overhead.
This is like an ice skating rink. Am I allowed to do this?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what they do in hot yoga.
Really? It's hot in here. Is it just me?
It's just
Are you even sweating?
No.
She's like, this is what I do in the morning.
All right, so we just twisted, so now we're back here.
Okay.
Okay. So from here, I'll be easy on you, I guess. Let's just take it straight into warrior two. So we're gonna turn. Yes. All right. So quite a bit. So here, you're kind of like this. So really square up. So your hips are towards the front of the room.
Oh.
Okay, bring this leg up more. So your stance, so your two heels should kind of be in line. So that one's turned out. Yeah, and then sink into that leg.
Oh, mama.
Good, way better positioning. So good. Sweaty. And then really reach with these hands. Reach, reach, like someone's pulling you in opposite directions. Like I'm pulling you here, someone else is pulling you here. Bring those shoulders down away from your ears. Good, and you want your gaze to be over your fingertips.
Okay.
Your front fingertips. It's called drishti. Just look slightly past, somewhere into the distance.
Drishti.
Yeah.
Alright, drishti.
Alright, from here, flip your front palm.
Whew.
Drop your back hand down your thigh and reach up. Reversing your warrior. Maintaining that bend in your front leg.
Yeah, bend.
Bend, bend, bend.
Bend it.
Bend
yes.
it.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, and then bring it back to warrior two, just passing through here. Then we're going to drop our arm into above our knee joint, just like that. And reach that other arm up and look up. Good. Very nice. A little bit more bend in this front knee.
Oh.
Good, good, good. Really pushing through the knife edge of your foot. That's where your weight focus should be. Up a little bit more.
Whew.
So good. All right.
Yeah, I'm great.
From here, we're going to straighten out that front leg.
Straight? Yes, please. Oh.
And then place your hand on the inside.
Oh.
Or it could be here if your hamstrings are too tight.
That's like a groin or something.
Yeah, so like, there you go.
Might be
And
able to stretch it.
look up. Shift your weight.
I touch the ground.
So good.
Be proud of me.
So good. So good. Look at that triangle. All right, beautiful.
I don't think I sweat this much when running half marathon.
Gently regain that bend in your front knee.
Okay.
And then we're going to come back to warrior two. Then we're going to cartwheel our arms down to come back into that low lunge. Good. Place the hands flat on the floor. Step it back to plank. You got this. Come on, leg. Come
Go!
on.
Move! Dang you!
And now we're going to go through our vinyasa, which is that flow that we did earlier. So we're going to go half push up. Then we're going to come to the top of our feet. Inhale for up dog. Exhale, down dog. So good. So good. All right. From here, drop to your knees gently and controlled and come into child's pose. And just take a moment. So knees nice and wide and just kind of relax. This doesn't need to be a stretchy posture. You don't need to do it to full maximum capacity. Just take a moment to let your heart rate come down. So good. You just did a ton of work, huge poses, working pretty much every muscle in your body.
That was one of the hardest workouts I've ever had.
We're not done.
We're not done.
We're just giving you a moment, and because I am nice, normally,
Thank you, Robin. Thank you so much.
we're almost done. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Oh boy.
All right, take another nice deep inhale. Remember, just use your breath to calm your heart rate. So anytime your heart rate gets too high, use your breath.
I'm not beating
calm it
too
down.
hard. I'm just
Sweating?
sweating like crazy. And that muscle's so burning.
Which one?
The quad is like,
Yeah.
you're killing me. It's like I was doing a 4-minute wall sit. I'm gonna be able to run good after this.
You're gonna be faster, I'll tell you that much for free. All right, come back to all fours.
Alright, all fours, here we go.
Curl them toes, come back to down dog. Down dog is a familiar posture that you're gonna come to a lot, so get to know it and love it.
Love down dog.
Love down dog. Push them hips up.
Yeah.
Good.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
Right? Starts to feel good. Starts to become a relaxing posture. You'll see. All right, gently walk those feet to meet your hands. Come to that flat back, really lengthening through the entire spine. And Hold it forward. Inhale it all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, and we are gonna sink it back. So shoot those hips straight back, coming into chair pose. All right, got a lot of work here. So you really wanna think of not letting those knees knock in. So push through the outside edges of your feet to open up those legs, okay?
Okay.
Arms nice and strong. Yes, beautiful. Engage your abdominals here.
Okay.
And then, do you feel like you're pinching in your hip joints at all?
No.
Try that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bring the arms back. Bring the arms back. Hold it all together. Sit down.
You
really
didn't let me
slow.
cheat.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. You got this.
How is this so much harder? Oh, it's birds.
All right. Hold it forward.
Oh, thank you.
And shake out those legs.
I've been cheating all these years.
So
All these years
good.
I've been cheating.
So the little things, the little postures. Relax that neck down.
Robin, the yoga god, please forgive me.
Well, this God has no forgiveness. And inhale, flat back.
Flat back. All right.
Exhale, plant the hands, step it out.
Flat hands.
And if you need to use your knees, because we don't want any swooping in the back. But lower halfway down, and then flip for up dog, and coming back to down dog. All right, so we did that other one on the right, but we didn't do it on the left. And the great thing about our bodies is we got two sides. So inhale your left leg up. And as you exhale, start to bring your knee to your nose, rounding your thoracic spine, really engaging your abdominals. Inhale it back up. All right, same, left. So as you exhale, bring your left knee to your left elbow or shoulder, wherever you can reach it. Yes. Inhale back up, quick. And exhale, cross that body, left knee, right elbow. And inhale it back up. Good. One more time. Need nose. Inhale it up. Same, left.
Holy. Okay.
Your body is a lot stronger than your mind will tell you it is. I promise. You are so strong. You got this. Yes. And inhale it up. And cross the body now. Cross it. Hold it up. Inhale it back up. So good. All right. Last one. Get off those knees. Get off the knees. Inhale, knee to nose. Then you're going to drop it through. Controlled. With control. You got this. Bring that foot forward.
More forward.
Just, you want it here. You're
Oh.
in the low lunge.
I thought we were going again.
No.
Oh, good. All right.
I mean, I'm not that mean.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So from here, you're going to shift your weight into your front foot. Those toes on the back are nice and high because we're engaging our back leg. Yes. And then we're going to inhale up for crescent. Arms nice and strong by the ears. Bending in that front leg. Back leg nice and strong. Quads on fire. Big toes up.
Yeah.
Pretty good. All right, then hands to our heart. We're gonna do our twist here. So right elbow outside of the left knee, really twist. And then use that leg to push away and open up even more. Yeah, use those fingertips to push each other. So good. And come back to center. Reach the arms back up overhead, and then open up to warrior two. All right, so you can move your feet, readjust, however feels good. You really want to square your hips off towards me a little bit. So you don't want to be like this, you want to be more like that. Real bend in the front knee. You don't want to be dumping into that hip. Sitting up. Pushing through the outside edge of your back foot. And then let's get our gaze. Look over that front hand.
Jujubi.
Oh no, what's going on my head? It's called drifting.
Cheers.
Yeah, this arm still needs to be strong, like I'm pulling it. And I should feel like I'm pulling here too. Really, like your collarbones are being pulled opposite direction. This is the part of class where you start cursing the teacher's name in your head.
Jujubi.
Look over there.
Jujubi.
Keep that arm up. I'm not gonna let you come out till you hold it for 2 seconds properly. Straighten that leg. Straighten that back leg. So good. All right, flip that front palm. Reverse the warrior.
Oh, it's still bent?
It's still bent.
Oh,
Oh,
Jujubi.
And come over the front.
Oh,
Side
mama.
angle. Yeah. Yes. Reach. Reach.
Delirious.
Arm is strong. Arm is strong. Fingertips are strong.
It used to be strong.
They were at one point.
Oh.
All right. Straighten out that front leg. There you go. And we're gonna come to our triangle. And yep.
Ooh.
If it's too tight on that hamstring, what are you feeling?
Groin.
Groin. So bend. So it doesn't need to be 100% straight. There you go. That's good. There you go. So good. So good. All right. Gently re-engage that bend in your front leg. And then we're gonna come up back to warrior 2 for just a second. We're gonna cartwheel our hands down, and we're gonna come back to plank. Or you can just go right to down dog.
Down dog? Down dog. Yeah.
Go straight to down dog. Or you can do a vinyasa.
There's a down dog. Where's the down dog? Okay.
Good. Catch your breath. Walk your feet to meet your hands. Come into a forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Place the hands on the shins, push them away. Lengthen through that spine here. Yes. Yes. You're gonna weight into your toes a little bit.
Toes. Yes.
Good.
Toes.
Drop your neck. Come back to that forward fold. And then inhale it all the way to a chair, because that's where we started.
Chair.
Go back to chair.
I've seen chairs before.
Bend the knees, arms up
This
overhead.
is that one. You gotta tuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't tuck too much, so don't over
Tuck.
tuck.
Tucking.
So you want this straight.
Am I straight?
So
Oh.
there.
Tuck.
There.
Tuck. Wait,
Just
tuck?
a little tuck. You don't want to over tuck. Just a little tuck.
Just a little tuck.
Just a little tuck.
Little tuck.
What's the difference between that and that?
So,
So very little tuck.
little tuck. Little tuck.
Good. And then come to standing. Hands to your heart. Down by your side. And breathe. So good. All right. And open your eyes.
Yeah. Still alive?
Barely. All right, let's take a nice wide stance.
Can I get a drink of water?
Come into goddess pose.
Water?
You can have water. You can have some water. You don't want to get a
That's how much
belly
I've
ache.
sweat out so far.
You don't want a belly ache.
I have achy everything.
All right, let's come nice and wide stance. Just gently. So turn your toes out. And then start to kind of just sink into this position, feeling in, being nice and gentle. You're nice and warm now, so your body is happy. All the tendons and ligaments are in good shape, but your groin is very sensitive, so you don't want to overdo this one. So from here, place your hands above your knee joints.
Yep.
And then roll in with your shoulder.
Bending knees.
Bending knees, allowing yourself to use your arm strength to push your legs open a little bit further.
Pushing out.
Yeah, so like this. So your grip is like that. So I'm like pushing like that.
I don't understand.
So
How are your arms bent? Or you're straight?
no, they're like this. So I'm like that. So if I'm rolling in I'm pushing away with the arm that I'm rolling in. So I'm rolling towards my right, but I'm pushing my left leg away.
Like this? Doing it? I'm rolling this one down. I push
Yeah,
with my
exactly.
right.
Yeah. So whichever you push away. How's that feel?
I don't know what I'm doing.
So maybe bend your knees a little bit more, sink into it more, and just allow yourself to roll into it. Because it should be like this.
I don't know if I can do that. I'm not quite sure what's happening.
Yeah, that might be all that you have, and that's fine.
I feel it a lot here.
Okay. Alright. And then come on back to center. Back to this. And then come high up on the right toes.
I don't know if I can.
Nice. And lower. Up on the left toes.
Oh. Whoa.
Nice. Both toes. Good, good, good. And lower it all down. Super good. Yep. Alright, so let's stretch out our hamstrings even further here. So the next one is called Rainbow Warrior. I guess I'll come like this. So we're going to have our legs nice and wide, and we're kind of going to go from lunge to lunge. So I'm going to start here. So straight, bend. Feel your hamstrings?
Yeah.
Alright, come up, pass through center. Feel on that side? Yeah, you're straightening.
Wow.
Don't go too far, just do it till you feel it,
Yeah.
and then use your breath to take you further.
Oh.
Alright. Let's get back around. Passing through center, turning our toes the other direction, leaning into it.
I feel like I go a lot deeper on this side.
You might have one side that's a lot more flexible than the other. And one more time, take it up. And over.
Maybe I was doing it wrong on the first time around.
It's possible. Up and over.
Shoot.
You're good.
I kind of forgot what to do with my hands.
Awesome.
Or this. Shoot.
It doesn't matter. The arms are not important. What's important is this move. These just help me get down further.
Yeah.
Good. Good. All right, how are we feeling so far?
Exhausted.
Exhausted. Do you feel any looser?
I feel immensely looser.
Well, you're gonna feel it a lot more now. So lay onto your back.
Doesn't matter which one my head.
Doesn't matter.
Oh. Whoa.
All right. So from here, bring your knees to your chest, and then grab the outsides of your feet.
Like that?
Yes, exactly. And then open up your legs like a little happy baby. In fact, that's what this move is called. Happy baby.
This?
No, like this.
What?
Yep. So bring it.
What? My arms aren't that long. How do you do this? What are you doing?
Okay, start over. Bring your knees to your chest.
Okay.
Reach your feet,
Okay.
and then kick your feet
Kick.
up.
Up. Oh, I see.
And then open your legs.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
there it is.
Oh, my back. Whoa.
What's hurting in your back?
Oh, it's like all roundy.
So try not to lift your hips up. So if you
How do I
need
not?
to not open as wide, do that.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. The object is to, because you don't want to be up like that. You don't want to be like this.
Yeah.
That hurts. You
That's
want
worse.
your back
Oh.
flat on the ground,
Flat on
and
the
it should get into your
Oh.
groin.
Yeah, hardcore.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, mama.
Let's bend one knee in. So bend one in so it's not stretching so much. And then gently try to just slowly extend the other leg out.
Ooh.
Wait, I'm
Am I
shaking.
doing it?
Yeah. Do you feel it in your hamstring?
Kind of my whole leg. I'm just drenched and shaky.
That's exciting.
You're like pranking me. Is this a prank? You're gonna like post this on YouTube and be like, look at this idiot. Look at this idiot.
Switch sides. So bend that knee down.
Oh gosh.
And then extend.
How is this so
one
hard?
out.
Oh.
Body hasn't moved this way in a long time. What's happening with your neck right now?
I'm fighting for my life.
Why is your neck so extending?
Oh, I don't know how to.
Jeez.
I'm just trying to survive.
Okay, you gotta do on the other
If I
side now.
bend my neck, maybe my hamstrings will go more. Wait,
So
how did I do that?
it's like the movement's like from here.
Okay.
So if you can only go here and you feel it, then that's good.
I think I have really short arms, maybe.
No, I think your hip flexors are tight. So
No.
you can't get your knees as far back as me. Shocking, right? Okay, good. Relax.
Robin's doing everything better than me. What's new?
Amazing.
What's new?
Okay, place your feet onto the ground.
Oh, God.
There you go.
Oh.
So good.
Oh.
Alright, so now
I could do this pose. I could do this one.
bring your heels just so you can gently brush them with your fingertips.
Okay.
Okay? And then we are just going to raise our hips up. And this is not a glute bridge, so you're not squeezing your butts, you're lifting with the front of your thighs, but you want your butt relaxed, if that makes sense.
How? How do you do that?
You just
Let's see.
don't use that to push you up, use your hip flexors
Shoot, I'm not quite sure how to do that.
to disengage.
Yeah.
So,
I'm so used to teaching the glute.
yeah. Yeah.
So I got this is tight, but so is this.
I mean, and that might be the case, because when I get all the way to the top, it's gonna be tight, but then you want to actively try to like not have it be tight, if that makes sense. So,
Tighten it, but don't tighten.
tighten it, but don't tighten it. And then
Oh gosh.
kind of cinch your arms underneath your back so your hands can touch,
Yeah. Okay.
and then
Wait,
use that to
You
push
feel,
you
you
up.
look a lot taller than me. How are you getting up so high?
Flexibility.
Oh gosh. Okay. No! I feel like I was so sad.
And then bring it on down.
Oh mama. Okay.
Ugh.
Sounds like an exercise.
One more time.
Okay.
So just lift up first just here, and then get those arms under, and then use those to push higher.
Alright. Oh, okay. I feel like I went a little higher. Maybe.
Good. And then release it down.
Oh my.
So good. You're doing so good. So good. Just a few more. Alright.
It's like what they say when you're running a half marathon and
Just a little more.
past mile 5 and they're like, just a little bit more.
Just a little bit more.
8 more miles.
It's just like that.
8 more miles.
Roll into a field position up to your right. Yep, just like that. And then all the way to your belly. It's just the transition.
Oh.
Alright. So from here, keep your feet to your butt.
Point toes.
Grab the outsides of your feet.
Okay.
Knees together.
Needs to get. Oh, wow. How do you make everything so hard?
Yeah, because most people do this one and they do this.
Yeah, I could do that.
So what we want is this.
Okay.
Okay? So before you move anything in your back, heads down, start kicking into your hands.
Okay. Yep.
Okay? Then kick till your legs start to lift. Keeping your head down.
Damn. How do you keep your head down?
Okay, now start lifting your head.
Oh.
And kick. Knees together, kick. And gently release. Release your feet. Let them move down.
That was hard. Okay.
One more time.
Okay.
Knees together. Grab outsides of your feet.
Knees together.
Head down.
Head down.
Kick into your hands.
Kick.
Kick, 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 kick. Legs start to lift. Chest starts to lift. Knees together. Breathe, 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 and lower down. So good.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Push yourself into child's pose.
Child's pose, yes.
You got this. You can get up from these positions.
Oh, that was the hardest one of the day.
I know. That's why I leave it for the end.
Oh. Oh. My thingy.
And then come to a seat.
Seat. I can sit. Not chair pose though. Not chair pose. More chair pose.
No more chair. That was nice. I could give you a lot more chair pose.
Oh.
So feet's together. So
Yeah.
for
Foot
someone
cramp.
like you, it might be a good idea to use these to help support you. And that way you're not letting gravity do all the work, or be here. No, that's not even close. I don't want it to lift you up. So maybe like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the goal of where you want to go. Feet cramping?
Yeah.
So try to sit up nice and tall. Try to relax your feet if you can. Sit nice and tall. Abdominals engaged but not tight. Try to unround your shoulders, so lift your shoulders up, roll them away and back. Yes, much better. Sit nice and tall, nice and tall, nice and tall. Good. All right, and then we're going to extend our left leg out to the side. Keeping this in.
With that block still?
You can keep the block there, you can move it. It just depends if you need it there. You could flip it on its flat side to help you. Yeah. Or,
That.
yes, exactly. All right, so from here, we're gonna turn and look at our leg.
Okay.
Okay, reach up nice and tall, and then reach for the leg. Now for this, it might be good to use a strap.
She left. She's gone.
Hey, get back to work. So for somebody that has limited flexibility, you could wrap that around your foot and then use that to kind of help you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy
Yeah, feel that
smokes. Holy freaking smokes. I feel that all over my heel to my butt.
Yep.
Wow.
So that just really helps target it instead of like trying to fight to like get over and then it's like in your back. So this just really targets the hamstring.
And I've had this strap the whole time. No one ever taught me this.
Hey.
I feel it so good. It's like the whole hamstring. This one actually doesn't hurt.
Yeah, you're still
Gosh.
stretching. Well, probably because we've like loosened it up the whole class, and so now it's just time to
Yeah.
like go to town.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right, good. Go ahead, release that strap.
Release the strap.
Release the strap.
Okay.
Okay, reach up. And then let's go ahead, switch legs gently. And same thing, we're gonna turn towards our leg more, try to square off our hips in that direction, and then reach nice and tall, grab your strap, link it up, and then pull. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
And if you do have a little bit more flexibility, like me, you don't need the strap, you can use a block to help you, so you can pull on the block to get you further down.
You go more than that.
I know.
Oh.
Let me see that other block.
Oh.
You keep doing your thing.
All right.
I'm gonna play over here.
This was feeling good. This one's a little more painful than the other one, but it's okay.
Let's see if I can get that. Yep.
Hey, your arms are so long. See, my arms don't even reach my foot. See, your arms are just really long.
It's not my arms, it's because I'm able to get my body flat on my leg.
No, let me have this one excuse.
That's right, I have very long arms for my 5 foot. I'm all arm. Nothing but arm.
Nothing but arm. Oh my word. I'm delirious.
Alright, go ahead, release that.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, and then we're gonna take our feet right in front of us. Spread those toes.
Oh my. Yep. Alright.
Spread the toes, nice and wide. Flex the feet. Sit up nice and tall. You might want your strap for this too. And we're just gonna fold it forward. Yeah, the strap is a good tool.
I got the cowboy here.
Yeah, wrangle them in.
Oh gosh, now this one kind of hurts.
And saying that you don't want to round your spine, so if you're gonna use the strap, utilize it and be nice and tall. Roll those shoulders back.
Oh, I'm not even very far at all.
Bring the shoulders up and back. So you hold them like this, not like this. Yeah, better. Better. Even better. Yeah, and then you want to work from there. So that's your start point, and then you can start working down instead of just rounding over.
It hurts less.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel so like nervy.
Right, exactly. So it's more getting into the hamstring rather than just flexing nerves. Flex a nerve. Good, and breathe. Good.
Flex that back, you pull on that nerve.
Yep. Good. Even.
Oh. She's making my hamstrings hurt. Oh, I feel it in the hamstring more. Can I let go a little?
Yeah.
All right. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Are you soaking wet now? I am drenched.
That's what I like to see.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep. All right.
Okay. Good, relax.
Ooh.
All right.
That was easy.
Now let's go back into that happy baby.
That was the warm up.
So we're gonna gently roll back on our feet with your strap. And let's come back into that happy baby and see if you feel any different in your hamstrings.
So start knees to chest,
Mm-hmm.
and then you do the feet thing.
Yep, grab that sides of the feet.
Okay.
And then open up.
And then open up.
Like a little baby.
I forgot how. Oh yeah, okay.
But hips down.
Hips.
So like that. You want this down.
Oh gosh.
The legs open.
Alright.
So like, you
Can't
want to
do both.
extend from here.
I can't do both, I don't think.
So let your back round just to get the feeling of it. Okay. Now try to get your back down, holding the legs there.
Okay.
But breathe, 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 breathe.
Alright. Okay. It's almost like trying to do a reverse sit up or something.
Yeah. So weird. Good.
That's a muscle I don't use very often. Alright.
Think about getting your hips down a little bit lower, just in your back. Just one more segment. Okay, you're good. Relax. Bring knees to your chest. Hug them in. Good. Then you want to hug your knees in. And then you want to bring them around your rib cage and just pull them down.
Oh my. This feels bad. Oh, I don't know if I can do that, Robin. Oh,
That's good. That's
oh,
good.
that
That's all
hurts
you
so
need to do.
bad.
Lift the legs up overhead.
Why?
Just let them hang.
Why does this feel this way?
Your groin is tight. You got a tight groin.
Tight.
It's got a tight groin. So, okay.
What am I doing?
Bring your legs up.
Oh my gosh. These don't work anymore.
And just relax. Just let them hang up there. Will they stay?
Can I cheat? Can I just do
This
this?
should feel good. This should be relaxing.
Oh. How are you so strong?
I don't know. I'm very strong in weird ways and not in others.
I am thoroughly impressed and terrified.
Bend your knees back to your chest.
Okay.
And then you're just gonna drop your knees over to the right. Drop them, drop them, drop them. Open your arm to the left, look over your left.
Oh.
Good.
Oh,
Good.
oh.
That's it. And you just wanna relax this down. Good.
Oh.
Good. Breathing. Look on your face.
The look of fear.
Look of sheer horror.
This is.
Look over your arm.
If you say this is the warm up, I'm gonna die.
Hey, you ready
now.
to get going? Get your knees back to your chest.
Choose to use the chest.
And then drop them over to the left. Opening your arm up to the right. Look over your right hand. Good.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right. Okay.
Breathe. Deeper. Good. Alright, bring your knees back to center. Good. And now just hug your knees in, rounding everything. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as hard as you possibly can. Squeeze everything in. Tight ball, tight ball, tight ball, tight, 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 tight. And relax. Allow your knees to drop down to the mat. Close your eyes. Let your hands drop. Everything just flop open. Feet can flop out. Hands up. Just relax. Good. Just breathe, allowing the ground to support you. Take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, feel any leftover tightness just start to melt away into the floor. Relax the muscles in your forehead. Relax your tongue, allow it to fall to the back of your mouth. Relax your face, your jaw, your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your spine. Shavasana. Gently start to reawaken, keeping your eyes closed, brushing your fingertips against one another, wiggling your toes, and then start to reach your arms up and overhead, keeping your eyes closed. Nice morning stretch, 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 stretch. Point your toes nice and long. Oh, feels so good. And then curl everything in, rolling to a fetal position on either side. Keeping your eyes closed. Good, just let the ground support you. And then keeping your eyes closed, just Push yourself up into a gentle seat, wherever you're comfortable. Bring your hands together by your heart center, bowing your head in gratitude for yourself, for showing up today, for doing amazing work, for having faith that your body could pull through. Bring your hands to your third eye, bowing your head even further. Center for wisdom and knowledge. And bow a little bit deeper in gratitude. Namaste. And you're done.
Excellent.